Oh my gosh, yesterday was so exciting. Bobby's back. Who knew that was going to happen? Well, most of us probably figured. But anyway, we've got one chapter left. We had our rising action, our climax. We've started falling action. Now we've got to have a conclusion. What's going to happen now that he's back? Who's he going to talk to? Who's he going to tell? Is he just going to go back to life as normal or are things going to change? Let's find out. Chapter 28, Looking Again. It's about 9 a.m., and I spend at least 5 minutes in front of a mirror after my shower, which is about 10 times more time than I ever spent back before. For a month, there was nothing to see. It's not like I have to remember or it is like I have to remember how I look again. Mom doesn't want to go teach her 10 o'clock class. She wants to stay home and moon around, find some more excuses to sit and look at me. She wants to fix me another breakfast, maybe go with me to the barber shop. She wants to be the new improved mom, which is actually quite nice. But I don't want to go to the barber shop. I like my hair this long, maybe even longer. It looks good. Only time will tell. Time. Now I have time for things like growing my hair. We all do right now, right? Anyway, when mom finally leaves at the very last second, I'm glad. I've got stuff I've been waiting to do. The first thing is to call Sheila. She answers on the third ring. Sheila, this is Bobby Phillips. We talked about your blanket a couple days ago. Hi, kid. How's it going? I'm back. No, really. And it was so simple. I promised I would let you know, so I'm letting you know. And it was simple, easy as falling asleep, but I think you might have to go north and you have to wait for the right conditions. I made some notes for you about how it works. Should I mail them or send you an email? There's a pause. Then she says, "Did you keep your promise about not telling about me?" I only told Alicia, the girl I told you about. My dad wanted to talk to you himself, but I didn't tell him. Good. Now I have something else I need to ask you to do for me, okay? What? Forget you ever found me. Forget my name. Forget we ever talked. Don't tell anyone about me. Don't ever call me again. What about don't tell me anything else? I've been thinking about this ever since you called. But listen, don't talk, just listen. I've thought about this a lot. And what I figured out is I started disappearing a long time before this happened to me. If it hadn't been this, I would have disappeared some other way. Booze or drugs, maybe. Maybe three more bad boyfriends. That would have done it. I was already disappearing a little bit at a time. It was better happening all at once. And now I don't want to go back. I don't want to start worrying about my weight and my hair and all that junk again. I like who I am, and I've got a life that works fine. It's fine for me. So I'm going with it. I don't say anything. She says, "You don't understand that, do you?" I think I do. It's just as well if you don't. Listen, kid, I'm happy for you. Really. I hope it all works out the way you want it to. So take care, okay? Okay. So long. You can call me anytime if you want to. But she's already hung up. She's gone. And I put the phone down. Sheila thinks I don't understand her, but I do. That's the thing. I do understand. Because a week ago, back when there was no hope of a comeback, I didn't have any responsibilities. None. I was a floater. A week ago, it was all about living, just living, minute by minute, no tomorrow, no future, no tracks, no expectations, not really here, mostly gone. And there's a kind of freedom in that. And I wonder if I'll miss it. And now that I know how it's done, would I do it again someday on purpose so I could take a vacation from life? And what about my dad and Dr. Van Dorn? Are they going to be able to let it lie? Or are they going to team up and try to win the Nobel Prize in physics one day, publish their findings on the internet? Where's it really going to end? Sheila's already decided where it ends. It ends with her. She's made a life that she likes. She's like the guy who spends 16 years in jail and then gets out and then hates having to make all the decisions of regular life, so he steals a car or something and just to get himself sent back inside, back where it's warm and dry, where you already know about all the dangers, where you don't have to make any decisions. Sheila likes her prison. It won't surprise me if she moves to a new town in a week or so. She'll probably change the name of her business, cover her tracks. I'm not her rescuer. I'm a threat. Sometime I'll sit down and try to figure out why I'm not like Sheila, but not today. There's too much to do. I think we'll keep going here for just a little bit longer. Not much, though. I don't take the bus to Alicia's house. It's a long way, but the sun is out. It's in the mid 50s, and I'm wearing a shirt, some jeans, a jacket, Nikes, everything. It's a great day. I walk past school, and I think maybe I should go in and say hi to the nurse. I could do some push ups for her to let her know I'm fine, tell her that I'll be back at school soon. Or maybe not. Maybe I really will take the rest of the semester off. Might make me graduate late, might even set me back a whole year. So what? Years don't scare me much anymore. I made Mom and Dad promise not to call Alicia's parents. I wanted to tell Alicia myself, in person. And the closer I get to her house, the more nervous I feel because things are different now. And how do I talk to the person who just gave me my life back? Mrs. Van Dorn answers the door, looks at me, her eyebrows up. Yes, she says. I guess I thought maybe she would be able to recognize me. Like maybe some sort of weird intuition would kick in and she would give me this big smile and say, "Wait, you must be Bobby." It's not happening. She has no idea who I am. Mrs. Van Dorn, I'm Bobby Phillips. Her mouth drops open, her eyes bug out, and she says, "Oh, my goodness, you're here. Bobby, I'm so happy for you and for your parents. This is wonderful. Of course, I feel like I know you, but it's very nice to see you this way. Please come in. Come in." And I know that what she really likes best is that she doesn't have to imagine me walking in her front door naked anymore. And she's glad I don't look like some complete Neanderthal with my knuckles dragging on the ground. Mrs. Van Dorn is into looks, and now she can relax because she knows what her daughter's friend looks like. In my head, I'm getting ready to launch into a lecture about appearances versus reality, but I hear Alicia call, "Who is it, Mom?" And her mom calls back, "It's for you, Alicia." She smiles a scrunchy smile at me and whispers, "I'll be in the kitchen." Because now that she knows what I look like, it's safe to leave me alone with her daughter. Can't blame her. I wouldn't like the idea of some naked kid hanging out with my kid either. And now that he's fully clothed and looks like a normal human being, it's all good. All right, we'll finish this book tomorrow. See you later. Have a great day, everybody.